dropping some beats for the Blitz. I'm going to send things over now to Paul. Paul, thanks for coming back. And you were out at the Lady on the Hill for Andress in El Paso tonight.
That's right. A lot of games yesterday and today. And happy Halloween to everybody. As you can see, I'm not wearing my Borderland Blitz shirt. That is because I'm dressed up this Halloween as a sports anchor. I've got the suit without the tie, the tennis shoes that are my UTEP orange colors as well. Check it out and gotta represent. Speaking of orange, that is also one of the school colors for El Paso High School, as the Tigers were hoping to pull off a monumental upset over Andress High with the bang. El Paso's band was out of town, and that was a student going solo, as it was also senior night at El Paso High School, and the students would witness a defensive struggle here. Landon Dusa goes down as he was sacked by Karan Adams from Andress High School, but on the other end, El Paso comes up big with the sack as Jude Gallardo makes the backfield tackle, and Andress shows punt, but it'll be a fake. Emilio Burciaga is taken down by Jonathan Carrillo as El Paso gets the ball right back, and now special teams play will step it up for El Paso on their punt. Eduardo Salido and Josh Bonaparte with the big hits in slow-mo. Still be scoreless at the end of the first quarter, and finally in the second, Andress comes alive. How about Jordan Owens, wide open, and he is going to take it to the casa. Andress High School jumps ahead 7-zip and breaks the early stalemate. They take the win, 42-14. Meanwhile, the showdown between Riverside and Isleta pitted two teams with a combined record of 15 wins and just one loss. In fact, Isleta was the only team left here in the El Paso area with a perfect unbeaten record. Could the Rangers change all that? Well, check it out. There were definitely Halloween vibes at Isleta High School as a number of people dressed up in holiday fashion. So I say, trick or treat, smell my feet. Give me something good to eat. Not like candy, but hey, how about some carne asada from the Isleta High School baseball boosters? And with the grill firing it up, Riverside would start the game absolutely on fire as well. 0-0, no score, no more. Chris Rojas III will find Izzy Garcia right on the money, honey. Rangers lead 7-0, but back comes Isleta. Rodrigo Martinez will hit Michael Jaques, and look at him go sky high in slow-mo. And the drive continues for Isleta. Check out quarterback Rodrigo Martinez scrambling, and he's going to take it himself, diving into the end zone again in slow-mo. Just like that, the Indians tied it up at 7, but still in the first quarter, and Rojas will find Izzy Garcia once again, and Izzy is no Nestle quick, but he is Speedy Gonzalez. Ándale, 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 ándale. 54 yards later, he'll put Riverside up 14-7. Still in the end, though, Isleta High School remains unbeaten with a 61-50 victory. And trip out on this, Isleta scored a touchdown every time they had possession last night. Every time. They are now District 1-4A Division I champions, and it is their first district title since 1997. What a game, and what a force Isleta High School has become this year. All kinds of props tonight, and reporting live, I'm Adrian Ochoa. Back to you. Actually, as mentioned, I dressed up for Halloween as a sports anchor, and none better than being Adrian Ochoa himself. Sorry, B. Martinez. I'm not sure if I could have pulled it off dressing up for Halloween as you.
I could have gotten you a wig.
No, well, yeah. You know what? With your permission, maybe next year.
All right.
Thank you very much, Paul. Well, another game that was played tonight was over at Mountain View High School. The Lobos hosting the Eagles from San Elizario. Eagles run game starting strong here as Hector Holguin bulldozes his way into the end zone. Those Lobos eager to answer back, though. Quarterback Gandera steps up, finds no one, and going to go ahead and take it himself straight up the field for a massive gain. Then Emmett Aguilera takes the handoff and easily gets in to tie the game at 7 apiece, giving the Lobos something to howl about. Riverside receiver Freddy Garcia gets the toss and bounces it out to the edge for a big first down. Then the Lobos quarterback, going to have some time in the pocket here, finds his receiver Ethan Nevades, who cuts up the field, makes an Eagle defender miss for a big 30-yard gain. Then Ethan Nevades takes the handoff here, and like a ghost goes all the way to the house, taking it for a 14-7 lead. Those Eagles trying to trick or treat defense as the running back steps back to throw a bomb downfield, but oh no, defensive back Alan Soto jumps and snags the ball for the big INT. His final score tonight was 35-14 as San Eli.
No, Mountain View.
Mountain View would end up getting this win tonight.
Well, we had a total of 6 high school games last night, and that included the final regular season game for the Del Valle Conquistadores. They played host to the Burgess Mustangs. To the action we go. It's going to be Jake Fetty, the Arizona State commit. Go Devils is going to connect with Dante Etchison. He's breaking tackles and is a threat as he stays on his feet. Check this out, you guys. He even attempts to do what? He's going to attempt to hurdle his way in the end zone. Doesn't make it in, but later in the drive, Etchison carries it to the crib for a 7-0 lead. However, Burgess is going to find a way to answer back. Senior running back Nezahal Cisneros scrambles through the defense and takes off, leaving his defenders in the dust. He scores to make it even 7-7, and DV wins it 65-19. And last night at SAC 2, it was the America's Trail Blazers taking on the El Dorado Aztecs. The Aztecs were up 13-0 in the first with 4 minutes in the quarter. Quarterback Bryson Booth hands it off to the Minnesota commit Ryan Estrada, and he just plows through the defense and goes untouched for a 20-7 lead. Now, can the Trail Blazers answer back? Well, they sure can, thanks to running back Cameron Johnson, who's averaging 126 yards on the ground per game. Now, he cuts the deficit 20-13, but El Dorado wins it 68-47 as the Aztecs are the District 1 5A Division 1 champions.
And the Parkland Matadors, they hit the road to Bel Air last night to take on the Highlanders in the third quarter here. Matadors knocking on the door. Jesse Molina to Jamal Rocha for the Parkland touchdown. And then check this next play coming up. Definitely a sweet play of the week contender. Molina, he's going to get pressured, but no worries though. He's just going to let his legs do the rest. Shakes off a tackle. Goes down the sideline, cuts it back inside, and he's got some room there. And run, Jesse, run. And yeah, Jesse Molina, welcome to End Zone City as Parkland picks up another district dub last night by final score of 49-33. Well, we got the word of the week coming up now next.
Yes. Okay. Well, it was the
Las Cruces.
There we
Las
go.
Cruces for the first time. We headed over to New Mexico.
Yes, for the first time, it was the dance teams going head to head, and one of the teams had 2 wrestlers. So we're going to go ahead and roll the clip. I'll let you guys guess who won. Or not guess who won. We'll see.
It is week 10 of War of the Week. To the left of me, we have the Las Cruces Bulldogs. And then to the right of me, we have the Centennial Hawks dance team. All right, the winning team will get a $50 gift card. Are you girls ready? Oh, they love that. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, Las Cruces pulling away, and it's Las Cruces! Las Cruces claims week 10 of War of the Week. Congratulations, ladies!
Making quick work.
I know, right? So obviously the 2 wrestlers were on the Las Cruces teams. They're also on the dance team, which I think is a pretty cool mix there. But yeah, so big congrats to those Bulldogs.
Let's go ahead and keep it in New Mexico because the final game of the regular season for the Gadsden Panthers as they played host to the Wildcats from Deming tonight. And the Panthers were dominant from the start, going 14-0, keeping Deming scoreless in the first half. They almost put an exclamation point on that last play of the half for the Wildcats, hoping to get on the board here, but defensive back Damian Chacon gets the interception. It looks like he's going to go all the way, but we'll speed it up a little bit and show you that he's going to actually get dragged down just before the goal line as time expired. Jumping ahead to the fourth after a score less in the third quarter, the Panthers hitting their stride again as quarterback Ethan Morales finds tight end Mario Almanza untouched in the end zone. A bobble snap for the point after would put the Panthers up 20-0. Deming didn't give up though, marching down the field, giving the handoff to quarterback here, Richard Olguin, who stretches all the way into the end zone. And that would be the only points for Deming as Gadsden closes it out to win it 27-7. Well, we're going to have more to talk about. We'll recap the Montwood-Eastwood game from last night. And, of course, Zach's Dance Blitz Halloween edition. That's coming up after the break.